Hey family, welcome to Talks with Dr. D. This is the weekend kiss, and I'm not feeling the best today as we are mourning the loss of our brother, Chadwick Boseman. Doesn't matter that you didn't know him, doesn't matter that I didn't know him, it's that he is a human, and the fight with cancer, colon cancer, he lost. And when that happens, when you have breast cancer, it makes you look at your own mortality. I'm 45, he was 43. He had stage 3 colon cancer. I had stage 2 breast cancer. My prognosis was great, his wasn't. And in spite of all the adversity, this man went on to make movies, all the Avenger movies, Black Panther, 42, with the love of his family and his wife at his side. And not one soul knew, as he chose not to share his story, his choice, and nothing leaked out, which is just shows the beauty of the circle of friends he had in the village that he created. When these things happen, you want to say why. So I'm going to break for a second from breast cancer, and let's talk about colon cancer. Colon cancer is one of the most popular forms of cancer in the American folks because partly due to our diet, some of the char-grilled meat, fatty meats, sodas, all the foods that we love and taste delicious are not great for us. Colonoscopies usually were something that you did at age 50 and now has been reduced to age 45. And even earlier, if you have high risk, such as family members that have had cancer on either side. So why do we need a colonoscopy? People are even afraid of a colonoscopy. Colonoscopy goes in and looks at your lower digestive system to see what abnormalities are there. Polyps, which can form, and also cancerous lesions. And if you can catch it early, your prognosis is good. It's catching it late that becomes a problem. So what do they make you do? Sometimes you fast. A lot of times there's a prep where you have to drink medication that's not the best tasting, but helps flush you out, if you know what I mean. And you go for your test. And these are the things that are preventative. No one wants to die from cancer. No one wants to have cancer. I would not wish cancer of any sort on my worst enemy. And of course, family, not you. So these are the things that are necessary. I'm assuming if he was diagnosed at stage 3, there was something that maybe because of his age, being so young, they didn't catch. Who would think that someone in their 30s would have to do a colonoscopy? For what? You know, unless you're having some sign of chronic abdominal pain or abnormal labs or blood in your stool, which most 30-year-old people in their late 30s are not having. So I implore you, we have a higher risk of colon cancer, even African Americans. I implore you to get your colonoscopies. If you have a positive history, I implore you to speak to your physician. You are your best advocate. You know when something's not right in your body. Don't ignore the signs. Don't think it'll go away. It's better for you and your physician to have a laugh about it versus crying about it later. So colonoscopies, that's what you're going to see all on our page. Colonoscopies, get that colonoscopy. If you need to find a doctor, feel free to email me at kdstyling18@gmail.com. If you have questions about the colonoscopy, feel free to email me. It's a battle out here, cancer. It lurks and rears its head in ugly places and affects us and sometimes takes away the ones we love. Breast cancer, get your ultrasound and get your mammogram. African American women, we have more dense breasts, which is why we have to get checked with both to make sure that nothing is missed on either side. I implore you, once again, get tested. Don't let COVID be the reason why you're afraid. Don't let someone's death be the reason why you're afraid. Live each day like it's your last. Laugh often, love harder. And keep following us, subscribe to us, like us at Talks with Dr. D. I love you and look forward to talking to you about more positive stuff next week for our Labor Day edition. God bless.